In this video we're going to illustrate a couple of problems that can occur with while loops. They're very similar to problems that can also occur with if statements that we've seen already. The first thing to note is that Java does not require you to put the curly brackets after a while loop to surround the code that you want to be in the body of the loop if there's only one single statement. So we've changed our program and we've taken out the years plus plus line. Now obviously this means the program is now wrong, but I'm just trying to illustrate why this could be an issue and why you should train yourself always to put these brackets in. So we've got this program here and we've made a mistake, and so we can save this, and I'll just clear the screen here and I'll just compile it and run it, and you can see that it's printing 0. Now you as the programmer think, oh well, that's clearly wrong. It's clearly not going to be 0 years because it started off as 900 and the target amount is 1400. So you look at this and you think, obviously what I need to do is put in years plus plus. Okay, now my program is right, you think. Apologies for that. Okay, so we save it and compile it again. And now it says 1. Now I would hope in this case you would know enough about the arithmetic to realise that it's going to take far more than 1 year for the amount to grow from 900 to 1400 at 2% interest rate. But you can imagine a more complex case where the answer you might get may well be plausible. The program has compiled and run, but it's actually wrong, and the reason it's wrong is because although we've indented this years plus plus here to line up here, in fact what Java thinks we're doing is this. The years plus plus is not part of the loop. This is part of the loop. So it's going to iterate around this loop, go around this loop, work out how many times it's going to take to double the amount or increase the amount from 900 to 1400, and then it's just simply going to one time only add 1 to years, which starts off at 0 and so ends up as 1. And that is why you should always put the brackets in, even if you only have one line of code afterwards, just as you would with an if statement. Okay, the second issue that can arise is to do with semicolons, and again the same issue can happen with if statements too. We're very used to putting semicolons now on the end of our statements, and it's very easy when you get to a while statement like this to put a semicolon there. It's more easy perhaps to do it if you're using this indenting style, because then this bracketing style, because then the semicolons on the end, and we're just so used to seeing these semicolons all over the place. However, this is now wrong. It doesn't do what we want to do, but rather disappointingly it is actually a legal Java program, and what it does is, while current amount is less than 1400, do everything between that bracket there and that semicolon there, i.e. nothing. Just keep doing nothing while that is true. Now of course it's going to start off true, nothing's going to change current amount, so if we save this program and we compile it and run it, we have once again got an infinite loop, because it's not doing any of this, it's just doing what's between the semicolon and the bracket, and there isn't anything between the semicolon and the bracket. So if we stop this, just simply taking this out now essentially tells Java do everything from there to there. It's not enormously helpful that this is a legal program. There are some circumstances in which you can take advantage of this, and you can actually write programs, loops, where not only does it check to see if it's finished in here, but it also goes and does the work it needs to do. This is really unnecessarily clever and tends to make your programs unreadable, so not something I'd encourage you to do. But you really do need to remember not to be putting semicolons immediately after whiles. Now if I recompile this again now, you can see it actually goes and prints 23, so that's how many years it's going to take for £900 to turn into £1400 at 2% interest rate, which is a bit more reasonable.